Adult Swim. I'm not talking about that little time block at the pool when the kids have to get out and the adults can have some real fun and drink. No, I'm talking about the time block on Cartoon Network channel that played from 5 p.m. to 6 a.m. in the morning. This showed still mostly cartoons, but these were more adult-oriented shows. Now, this could have shown anything from Family Guy to Super Jail to Venture Brothers to even on Saturdays on the Toonami block, they played things like anime with Full Metal Alchemist and Inuyasha. But I'm not here to talk about one of those shows. No. I'm not even here to talk about a show at all. I'm actually here to talk about the little things in between. You know, those little black screens with the little blurbs on them with the white text. Yeah, that's right. I'm here to talk about the bumpers. But what is a bumper? Well, that's a quite difficult question to answer, actually. It's not quite set in stone, but I'll just make up my own definition because who gives a fuck? Well, a bumper is a small little video that will play in between the commercials and the shows that is meant to have this timing of the schedule line up. For example, let's say you have a show that starts at 12 o'clock and it has enough runtime to fill up 23 minutes and 22 seconds. Now, you also have enough commercials to fill up 5 minutes and 20 seconds. How will you fill up that extra 1 minute and 18 seconds of airtime to make sure that the next show that starts at 12:30 plays on the mark? Well, that's easy. You play a bumper. These little short videos that you're going to play. This wasn't unique to Adult Swim or even Cartoon Network in general, because bumpers played on every channel. There's even the classic one that everyone knows from Disney Channel, the classic Mickey Mouse ears. Hey, I'm Doogly Howitzer, and you're watching Disney Channel. But I think Adult Swim bumpers are special. It might have just been the vibe, or, maybe it was something more drawing me to it. I'm not quite sure. Adult Swim bumpers were very special in how they played and what they played. Because you see, they were played quite often, and it was quite a relief to see these funny little blurbs be played in between your little commercials, and you get to see the little black text and you go, yes, something that was made for me to enjoy, not to sell me something. And, it's just nice to have that. But they were also nice in the content, It almost seems like they were allowed to do anything they wanted when they were making these bumpers. And, it wouldn't hurt the ratings, so, why not go for it? It was very nice. Though, I will say that when you're a kid, it is kind of scary when you get the horror ones that appear every now and again. It's like you're, just watching your late night shows when you weren't supposed to be watching if your parents asleep upstairs and you, see Adult Swim bumper, and it's like you're caught by that black monolith of the background, imposing its nature upon you, with that white text staring back at you with that logo, acting as an abyss, as if beckoning you to blink. Snap back to reality, and you'll see that these bumpers weren't really all that much, and they were kind of funny. And actually, they were more in line with stoner culture as they started out in the beginning. And as time went on, they became more ingrained with internet culture. And, I just think that's... Get that out of here. We're done talking about it. You understand it's boring. We're not even talking about it. Alright, I'll get this out of the way. So, I watched a ton of Adult Swim bumpers for this video, and it was just too many. It messed with me, and this part is just coming out of here nowhere. I need to, like, I need to categorize these Adult Swim bumpers, or else I'm gonna go insane. There's just something about that just, whatever. So here, I'm just gonna categorize them, because, whatever. But what really makes up an Adult Swim bumper? Well, I think there are 4 main things that make up an Adult Swim bumper. And that's gonna be Big Bang Theory references, Internet XD lard culture, stoner culture, and just a little bit of tinge of horror. These aren't hard and fast delineations, but, you know, what do you think you came here for? Look at the title. You know, who cares? So let's explain these, because I don't think that really explains well what I'm getting across here. I mean, so I just need to explain it more. Big Bang Theory bumpers. What are those? Well, it's like a Big Bang Theory level reference, you know, where it's very surface level. There's not really much to the reference other than the fact that it is a reference to nerd culture. And haha, don't you get it? Internet RXD humor. Now, I shouldn't feel like I have to explain this one, but it's the comedy that arrived on the internet that was random, you know, furries, you had Pepe, you had Doge, Velociraptor, all of those, and all the stuff that came from the early aughts. And yes, I did say aughts, because it's cool, and I'm going to keep calling them that, because it's cool. Do you understand me? We got stoner culture. Yeah, that's right, 420, yeah. All that stuff, you know, weed, or like the stuff that stoners find funny, you know, like Beavis and Butthead humor, Robot Chicken. I mean, Robot Chicken's on Adult Swim. It's kind of like one of the main shows. You know, people love that show. Now to my favorite one of the bunch, horror. You see, the horror ones were a gold in the rough, and wowzers were they gold. Because you would have like great ones like one that was a little jump scare at 1 a.m. or a little 2-sentence horror that was perfect. But, you know, you didn't see them quite often, and more often than not, you saw them in October, which was perfect for the Halloween season. And who wouldn't want a little bit of horror in their little Halloween season shows? Yeah, who wouldn't want that? I mean, it's great. It's, I mean... Wait, you don't really mean that. I mean, we work things out. I mean, come on, I love your stuff. Oh, stay back. No.